De la right, my MVVs, welcome. Crown Prince, my food. The day you had your baby, Kabiesi left the palace and followed Queen Naomi to show you how unexcited he was. Are you not aware? You can spot the difference. Do you know what happened when I had my twins? Kabiesi was in the palace dancing the way David danced in the Bible. So this is the difference. You just announced the arrival of your baby, and the next thing Kabiesi did, Kabiesi carried his convoy and followed Naomi because Naomi had left the palace at that time. Now that alone should show you that he was unexcited, that his excitement is based on the fact that you are a daughter of the soil, that people want to see that excitement in him. If not, they'll begin to be judgmental towards the situation. So you should know that before you continue to deceive yourself. They said, allegedly, as it is rumored and reported, that happens to be exactly what Oletik said to Ebony. Now, we're still up on what had happened, how she addressed that child as the crown prince. Now, I don't know. I feel a lot of people feel like that is really petty, and that was not necessary. Apart from this, you know what this situation is going to do to other Oloris? It will get them really desperate to bring in children, as into, bearing children for the Ooni of Ife. And this is why people will always advise about polygamy. Polygamy is a full-time job. As a matter of fact, if you decide that you want to be a part of a polygamous system, you don't need a job. Like, you don't need no job. Let the man be ready to pay you for being a polygamist, because it's a full-time job. You're going to be engaged. Your mind will be engaged 24/7. And if you're somebody who has got a positive energy and you try to exhibit positive attitude towards life, polygamy is going to swallow that, take that all away from you. So basically, the only thing you'll be thinking about is how to get validation from your husband. And that is not a good place to be. And that is why people are saying Naomi should go. Imagine that. You now start igniting problem few minutes postpartum. You didn't even have the time to rest and just enjoy the moment with a newborn baby. I remember when I was pregnant with my first child, the only thing I wanted to see in this world is to see the face of my baby. I kept imagining how will he look like. I couldn't just wait for the day I'll see the face of my child. And when I had this baby, in fact, just seeing that beautiful face was enough. But imagine that for you, the one thing you want to do after seeing the face of your beautiful baby is to go and ignite problem that's causing a lot of problem, knowing that Oletik is always ready to accept it, to collect it and deal with it. And that is what is going on. That Oletik told her that she should check the difference, that when she gave birth to her kids, that Kabiesi was all over the palace, dancing, celebrating the way David celebrated, David in the Bible. But when she had her a baby, to tell her that Kabiesi was unexcited, that Kabiesi had followed Olori Naomi. You know what happened? They said it was as soon as that baby was announced, that was when Naomi carried her things and left the royal manor. That she's done, like all of that. And Kabiesi was very desperate. They said the convoy had to follow Olori Naomi. That Naomi had said she was going to Lagos, but when Kabiesi inquired, they said no, that she didn't go to the airport. I think they have their private jet. I don't know, maybe in Ilorin Airport or one of those airports. That she didn't go to the airport. Apparently, she went to Akure, and so Kabiesi had to go to Akure. That's the event that we have that Oletik is using to clip Ebony's feather, and for what? That how is it possible that you would think that this means anything to Kabiesi, because it does not mean anything to Kabiesi? And we heard, as we are hearing also, that the Kabiesi himself is not particularly happy about the circumstances surrounding the whole event, that the pregnancy was kept away from Kabiesi. Now, not necessarily kept away from Kabiesi, because we also heard from other sources that she had mentioned it to Kabiesi, but Kabiesi thought that it was the same gimmicks that had been been played over and over again, Kabiyesi didn't take it serious. And because Kabiyesi didn't take it serious, she got really, really offended. And that was why she kept throwing tantrums left, right, and center, not listening to Kabiyesi and all of that. And because she's very petty, I don't know if some of you saw the pregnancy. It was almost looking as though it was really, really small. And so when she wears a dress, you barely know she's even pregnant. And that's why a lot of people didn't know. It took everyone by surprise, like everybody by surprise. And so they said that everybody is saying that she has no right to do that, that the husband is supposed to know. But other people who know them very well are also saying that Kabiyesi knew she was expecting a baby. That for Kabiyesi to say that he did not know, Kabiyesi is only saying that to Olori Naomi to appease the mind of Olori Naomi. You do know that Naomi believes in him so much. Everything he says to Naomi does seem as if Naomi believes. And so right now they say the basketball that is going on in the palace is just not easy. The fight between two postpartum mothers. It's just one area where a lot of people are thinking that, yes, so it is a good thing for Naomi to get herself out of that circle because it's becoming too cumbersome, it's becoming the negative energy is getting too much, and Naomi deserves better than that. That's not the place where Naomi is supposed to be. Now, now another thing again, a lot of people are talking about is how this is going to put pressure on the other wives. This is what polygamy does. This is what polygamy does. Imagine the two who have had children, see the kind of fight that is going on if this information is true. I have told you I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither am I related to them or related to anyone who is related to them. I'm just a blogger. When I get an information, I reenact it and I post it, letting you know that whatever information you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Della Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. Is still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. Esheo adukbeo, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notification bell and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's not a small thing that is going on in the palace. So they said there's been a lot of exchange of words between Oletik and Ebony. Ebony is in UK. Oletik is right there in Ile Ife. Because of the fact that Oletik went and wrote that she has given birth to the crown prince. That Oletik was not supposed to say she's given birth to the crown prince. That if Ebony, that if Oletik had made that kind of statement when she gave birth to her kids, that it would have been, all hell would have been let loose, that Ebony knows exactly what she's doing and she has no right to have done that. She's just trying to ignite problem. And Oletik is saying you need to understand that your husband was not even excited even when you gave birth to your child, because on the same day that you gave birth to your child, where people were coming to the palace, people were dancing, the Oloris were there dashing money and all of that, to tell you how unexcited that Kabiyesi was. Kabiyesi took his a convoy and went after Olori Naomi. Should he have been very excited, there is no way he would have done that. That the difference is when the birth of my babies were announced, you saw exactly the way Kabiyesi felt and the way Kabiyesi behaved. That alone should let you spot the difference, know that there is huge difference. And so under no circumstances should you call, address, or want to let the world know that you gave birth to a crown prince. As what? It's my son. Was my son not born before your son? And all of that. And everybody is saying, so is this what Naomi is supposed to be a part of? Naomi needs to leave. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.